Respected friends, welcome. What we have to give for spiritual unfoldment is sufficient qualitative time, sufficient qualitative mind, and sufficient qualitative attentiveness. Then nothing is impossible. If the time, mind, attentiveness are not given, then we will not enter into the deeper understandings of what our Shastras are saying, spirituality is saying. So, somehow we have to make it convenient for these things the time, mind, and attentiveness. Anything that is obstacle for this, we have to become aware of it and remove. Good that we have seen in Yoga Darshanam that these are the antarayas for Adhyatmic sadhana, and then these are the parikarmas to keep away those antaraya. Thus, again and again, the antaraya, because of prarabdha, because of our mainly the immaturity, because our still value given to the world, keep on attacking us. Becoming aware of them, we should be ready with our arsenal to attack and defeat that. The arsenal is the parikarmas. We have to be the master of the parikarmas, the antidotes which distract us from the sadhana. It is from the grossest thing of protecting the health onwards, body's condition, up to the subtlemost thing of maintaining the very sublime, subtle position and stature of our intellect. That is why being in the world with the people, with the gross things, too much involved in them, that too with ahanta mamata, we can never be reaching to that subtlety. That's why our elders used to say, and they always say, that if you want to know the truth, you have to become exclusive. Nothing else I want. And that's not only the intellectual conviction, but we have to create or find the outer and inner atmosphere which truly proves that I want nothing. Otherwise, we say, "Okay, yes, we want to achieve Bhagwan, we want nothing other than Him, and yet we are in the same world. On any pretext, the sense of security, sense of obligation, sense of duty. The problem is they enter the mind, they distract the mind, they make the mind extroverted, they make the mind agitated. And when we are especially with the people, 100% we cannot command their behavior. Then the behavior, when it is unconducive, erratic, we cannot control our mind's reactions easily. Then all our powerful will of wanting to do sadhana becomes subtler. All of that becomes meaningless only. Just keep in mind, we should seek some decades of time where we are all alone only with ourselves, wherein we are able to fully, attentively, concentratedly give the mind and give the time focus. Then only the subtleties will come. In the understandings, depths will come in the practices, glimpses of the anubhuti also come. Then only our faith in the spiritual sadhana goal strengthens, becomes more stronger. When we keep for long time listening, and we have not done sufficient good sadhana, when the glimpses of experience of peace, joy, happiness, if they are not seen, then there is always a great chance for us to lose the importance or interest in spirituality. Then again we go back to the same old ruts. It's very, very sensitive issue. Many genuine, serious, sincere, good students of spirituality, just because of this one reason of not sincerely attempting to experience it, that they didn't experience the glimpses or changes, therefore they remained as they are outside with the loads of satsang heard from all masters. Therefore they just came to conclusion it's of no use. I have seen all the Upanishad, I heard all masters, I read all the commentaries, I know everything, but it has no meaning or effect at all in life. The reason for them is they took the Shastra Dhinam to be theoretical. They never gave value to the practice. Without practice, the theory won't give anubhav. Without the anubhavam, the Shraddha will not come more and more. So, keeping all these sublime things in mind, let us embark on this path of spirituality. Now, the mantra we are chanting is so sweet to chant, so complete in its meaning, so beautiful it is. Apyayantu mama angani. May the Om, the Lord, take care of all my physical limbs and also the antakarana. Vak, prana, chakshu, shrotram, atho, balam, indriyani cha sarvan. Then the fact is Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. Everything is Brahman to be understood with the help of the Upanishads. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. May I not deny that Brahman. Mama Brahma Nirakarot. May that Brahma do not discard me. Anirakaranamastu, Anirakaranam me astu. May I don't deny discard. May the Brahman do not deny me discard. To achieve that oneness in Brahman, tad Atmani Nirate, Atmani Nirate, the one who is interested in this Atma Jnana. For that me, ye Upanishadsu Dharma. Whatever the Upanishad dharmas or sadhanas or jnanas are there, jnanams, te mai santo, they may be with me all the time. Very beautiful, very powerful, very excellent mantra it is. Chant Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaha Chakshuh Shrotram Atho Balam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam me astu Tadatmani nirate ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ओम शांति 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 ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ सुकृते धिकृते बहुधा भवतो जगतीममितुं कलिता कृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नयि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः ओं श्री वेदव्यास वैशम्पायनयाज्ञवल्क्याद्य शङ्करादिगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः ऐन्दवसंस्कृतेः समस्त आध्यात्मिकशास्त्राणां साधनानां गुरुपरम्परायाः देवतापरम्परायाः साम्प्रदायाणां संस्कृतीनां च पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगतिद्वारा विश्वकल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थं ये भक्ताः साधकाः धर्मनिष्ठाः धर्मसंस्थापकाः अस्मिन् कार्ये निरताः तेषां सर्वेषाम् आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमधैर्यादि समस्त संपदा सत्संपदा समस्त शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूलता प्राप्ति विघ्नशत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थं श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदांतर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेता ओम यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रणीयते येनेदं धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरचयिनां हि व्याख्येयं सप्रणीयते ओम शन्नो मित्रः संवर्णः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इंद्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशं ऋतमवादिशं सत्यमवादिशं तन्मामावीत तद्वक्तारमावीत आवीन्माम् आवीद्वक्तारम् ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ओम अथ द्वितीया ब्रह्मानंदवल्ली ओम अथ अष्टमोऽनुभागः ओम भीषास्माद्वातः पवते भीषोदेति सूर्यः भीषास्मादग्निश्चेन्द्रश्च मृत्युर्धावति पञ्चमैते सैषानन्दस्य मीमांसा भवति युवा स्यात् साधुयुवाध्यायकः आशिष्टो दृढिष्टो बलिष्ठः तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् ते स एको मानुष आनन्दः ते शतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानभियन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतिरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतिरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ये शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवं विदस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मान उपसङ्क्रामते एतं प्राणमयमात्मानोपसङ्क्रामते एतं मनोमयमात्मानोपसङ्क्रामते एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानोपसङ्क्रामते एतमानन्दमयमात्मानोपसङ्क्रामते तदप्येष श्लोको भवति ओम शांति शांति शांति। लेट अस सैल्यूट परब्रह्म श्रुति माता समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य ऋषि मुनि गुरुदेवता स्पेशली अवर वेद व्यास वैजंपायन आद्य याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादि दिस उपनिषद्स आचार्य संग्रह. Now we are studying this beautiful Ashtama Anuvaka of this Taittiriya Upanishad, second Brahmananda Valli. For all the discussions done, sometimes the carry home, take home point should be kept in mind. The Mula Bhuta Vakyas. The most important among all of them is Brahmavid Apnoti Param. There is no way then to achieve the ultimate than achieving the Brahma. And Brahma is already we are, we have to only know him that we are that. This should be very deeply engroined in us, our faculty. So to about the Brahma Swarupa, either Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma with all Bhashyam, also Adrushya Anatmi Anirukte Anilayane. All these things we have to be very thoroughly. Third one is what? Brahman is very much there everywhere, but the Upalabdhi Sthana is Hrudaya Kosha, Hrudaya Guha. There we have to find Vijnanamaya Guha. These are the salient things we have to understand. Keep in mind. Another is we are at now living life at the Panchakosha level. Therefore, we are not able to realize our essential self. Therefore, one by one kosha we have to transcend. That also we have to understand, keep it in mind. Then so many sadhana, savyama, niyama, shamadama, shravana, manana, all we do. But once in a while, the important sadhanas, the crux also, we have to mind. We should not neglect them. We should take them so seriously. In this particular Upanishad, in this particular 8th Anuvaka, by 8-9 times repeating, we are told about those three sadhanas. The repeated sentence was Shrotriyasya jagamah tasya Shrotriyasya jagamah tasya. देखो ब्रह्म प्राप्ति का we are anyway trying. That itself is so struggle. Then now again we have so much of kama tattva, ashrotriyatva, brujinatva. Then how can we do sadhana? Our life should not be like this key. We are doing some things to spiritual growth. Same time we are doing many things to cancel it. Baba mute karo. Hmm. Already we are struggling to cure our health disease, and we are doing such things again we which spoil our health is no good. That maturity we have to have. No, मेरे को नहीं पता था is never an answer. पता करना पड़ता है. When I am doing these things for my health, still why my health is spoiled? Because the unwanted some things also we are doing that have to be avoided. So too I am working hard, lot of money I am earning, but still by the 20th of every month money is over. You have to know. You can't answer by being frustrated and all. क्या हो रहा है जिससे एक महीना आने वाला खर्चा इवन थोड़ा बचना चाहिए, 20 दिन में ही खत्म हो रहा है. We have to think and block all those unnecessary expenses. Everywhere in the life, we have to be that way intelligent. One way we are smart, intelligent, good, that we have chosen spiritual path. Second way also we are so good that we are regular, we are sincere, we are doing some sadhanas and all. So good it is. But still, if there is no progress, the third thing where we have to be good are the things where something we are doing wrong, we have to rectify them. Also, some additional things have to be done. They are said to be these three. So, along with what is said so far, the important thing to be remembered Brahma Vidapnoti Param Satyam Jnanamantam Brahma Adrushyanatma Anirukti Anilene Abhayam Pratishthavindate, and is there in the Hridaya Akasha. Yo Vedan Itam Guhayam Parame Vyoman Ashnute Sarvan Kaman Saha, and he is beyond the Panchakosha. Along with all that, what is most important to be kept in mind always is as long as we are not Shrotriya, means everyday studying Shastra, everyday equipping ourselves, empowering ourselves with the Brahma Jnana. We can't take it for granted till the Anubhuti comes, because the knowledge at the mind, intellect. Therefore, to keep ourselves on the path, to inspire ourselves, to remind ourselves, the only way is Shrotriyatva. Shrotriyatva is not an achievement that I have studied the Shastra, Vedanta, Upanishad, मेरे को पता चल गया हो गया ना. Every day we have to again study, so that we are reminded of that to be our goal, the Brahma Tattva. Because that is a crux, that is a moola. Little compromise, little dilution in that happens, immediately the world will overpower us, occupy us, and pull us into itself. Therefore, we have exhaustively discussed about it. Just a reminder, Shrotriyatva. एक दिन भी शास्त्र श्रवण छोड़ दिया ना, वो रूटीन चला जाता है. Again to come back onto the track, it is impossible. Then you know this guru, go to that guru, this guru, this text, that text, to ye channel on TV, this channel on YouTube. Then you will be only in bhatakte hue atma. You are good, you are serious, but this mistake of not sticking at one place and not sticking to one text and not sticking to the homework of daily doing after Shravanam, our own Smaranam or study. श्रोत्रियत्व में 3-4 चीजें हैं. आना रेगुलर क्लास में सुनना, घर जाकर मनन करके अपना नोट्स करना, फिर उसका बार बार देखते रहना. So that all the time, round the clock, we are reminded that our goal is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, nothing else. By the way, from so many years we are listening. Has it happened in us that now only goal is Bhagavad Prapti, Brahma Prapti? नहीं हुआ, मतलब और 3 साल आपको फिर से ईशावास्य से लगाना पड़ेगा. That is the way. When it doesn't work or something, then you start from the basics again, isn't it? Second is what? Akamaha Tattva. Somehow come to the decision that with Kamana only we are samsari and suffering. Somehow to come to the strong decision and conviction that with Brahmanubhuti only there is moksha. Somehow you have to come to very strong, undoubted, conclusive conviction that only when all kamanas are dropped, that one can this Brahma Jnana, Brahma Prapti. These are the very, very three crucial things. From that the fourth comes, therefore, no kamana I am entertaining at any moment of my life. When that is totally selected, deleted, then the vasanas, the conviction in the intellect regarding desires coming in the mind, they are pushing us into the worldliness through the senses. All that most difficult obstructing thing in spiritual positive path will be removed. Else, we are studying Shastra, we are walking path, but bar the kamanas are pulling us. Kamanas are pulling. अब वो कर ही नहीं रहे कुछ साधना. Therefore, akamaha tattva is very, very essential. How you achieve is our genius. Lot of logics, explanations in different texts, different classes. We have heard a lot. We heard. Only we have to just rethink them, contemplate on them, and just apply them. That's it. Practice, then it will happen. One of the most important wanted sadhana is akamaha tattva. Don't say it is impossible. It is possible. We can make it. We should make it. अकामतः उसका फिर तरीके it will be a very diluting subject again, little touch only कि what list out the 100 कामनास we have, दो तीन छोड़ के देखो, सिंपल वाले. That's why काशी को जाओ तो ये छोड़ के आओ कहते हैं. काशी is ज्ञान प्रधान स्थल. So to gain the jnana of Ishwanatha or Paramatma, you cannot have your attention towards the Bhautikata. That's why one thing is made to be dropped. That one thing is beginning. Not that 20 saal pehle I went to Kashi, I left one thing. And all other things, I am still strongly holding more than earlier because I did not leave them in Kashi. Leaving one thing in Kashi is only to start, not end of it. कुछ लोग ऐसे ना 20 साल में एक चीज काशी में छोड़ा एंड दे आर वेरी एरोगेंट ऑफ इट कि हमने लेफ्ट इट, बट द अदर थिंग्स इक्वली एरोगेंटली दे होल्ड एंड व्हेन यू गिव द अदर थिंग टू देम एंड देन दे से हाँ आई हैव नॉट लेफ्ट इट इन काशी देयरफॉर डबल यू कैन गिव. It's the beginning. One or two small little things when we give up, then the confidence and strength comes us to us. Yes, we can be without be desire fulfilling personality. एंड अदर लॉजिक्स एग्जाम्पल जितना भी दो ना, बिना प्रैक्टिकल किए काम नहीं होता. द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ स्लीप वेर ऑल कामनास आर ड्रॉप्ड देन ओनली यू एंटर्ड इनटू द डीप आनंद स्थिति. All that very important. Therefore, we just 10 minutes spent on this. Akamaha tattva is second. Third one is avrujinatva. Therefore, no sinful thought. We have very exhaustively dealt it. I know 2 3 days. Thought itself is sin. Then in that again sinful thought. Any thought which substantiates I am Panchakoshatmaka Jiva. Any thought which substantiates the world is other than me, Jiva is other than me. All thoughts themselves are Vrujina and Papa. From there, all the planning wala Papa, executing wala Papa starts. This is the highest definition of Papa to be understood. At the lower level, doing the Papa means causing harm to others because of our ego or selfishness or dominance or arrogance. These are all लौकिक व्यावहारिक लोगों को बताने वाले पाप का अर्थ. पापाय परपीडनम, which is very very important. But more important than that is what? The papa is any sankalpa which takes us away from the divine. Avgurujinatva. Therefore, the moment I went out of the class, I entered Papa Jagat. Therefore, what? No, don't go out of the class. Means study of Shastra, remembering of Paramatma. हाँ, भगवान के अलावा कुछ भी सोचा पाप करना शुरू हो गया. Why Papa? Because that creates impressions. That strengthens our ignorance. That strengthens our imagination that the world is real. It creates the vasana stronger. Then it forces us to have those desires and actions. Then the cycle of kamana, karma phala, bhoga, vasana, kamana, that papa chakra will continue. Okay, at a higher level, we have to this way contemplatively understand the meaning of apapam or avrujinatvam. So, shrotriyaha akamahataha avrujinaha. or the main sadhanas for the one who wants to purify his antakarana so as to be make it suitable for the Brahmanveshana, as was said in the earlier sentences or discussions so far. We have entered into Etanuvakam, there Bhishasmat Visa. Again, by that, the Brahma Astitva is established. Then the Ananda Meemamsa is done. In this, Brahma Deva's Ananda is also like a Viprusha in the Ananda of the ocean, which is Parabrahma Ananda. So समुद्र रूपी परब्रह्म आनंद में विप्रुष के समान है ब्रह्मदेव का आनंद, because it's all with upadhi. Remember, one Brahmadeva is the head of one Brahmand, which is having 14 lokas and so many intermediate worlds, etc. And so much of jivas and all there. That Brahma is the head of this entire Brahmanda. But remember that Brahma is head of only this Brahmanda. Like a chief minister of a state. Yeah, great. Whole state ka. But only one state he is. There are 29, 30 more states are there. There he is not even recognized. His name also they don't know. Not necessarily they should know. Do you know if I ask you who is the chief minister of that this state? Nahi pata. But whose state mein they are great. Then what to talk about when you go to foreign countries and all? Nobody knows. So too, Brahmadeva is Deva for one Brahmanda. There are Ananta Koti Brahmanda. अब उसके हिसाब से इस ब्रह्मदेव का कितना औकात है बताओ. From our standpoint is so great because the head of the one Brahmanda. But from the Sushti ke standpoint से अनंत कोटि ब्रह्मांड. It every Brahmanda one Brahma like that. Every ward one municipal councillor. Like that 10 lakhs wards are there in India. अब देखो, more than that. Then who is Parabrahma? Parabrahma is the one whose Ananda is including all the Brahmandas, all Brahmadevas. That is why the Brahmadeva's Ananda compared as Vipurusha. Only a sprinkle in the oceanic bliss. Okay, वो सब देखा हमने. Then we have discussed at length these two topics. What is Sayaschayam Purushe Yascha Savaditye Saekaha. This is what we have to realize. When we discover that one truth Brahman to be the substratum between, so behind the both Samashti and Veshti, Ishvara and Jiva, Karana and Karya. Then we have reached to the ultimate. What is the result of it was the topic which we have beautifully seen that also. Saya evam vitu. Two results. What is Saya evam vit also exhaustively discussed. Means the one in this way who has taught in Taittiriya Upanishad systematically understands practices and experiences. Saya evam vit. The sign of him, the result both well as the sign that he has known the Brahman is what? First and foremost is Asmat Lokatu Pretya. Very, very big sentence it was. Drushta, Adrushta, Ishta, Vishaya, Upayuktam is Asma Yesha Loka. Asmat Loka Pretya. Drushta, Adrushta, Ishta Vishaya. He is not Asmat Loka. He is gone beyond that. That is what I said, you know? दृष्ट अदृष्ट इष्ट विषय समुदाय अयम लोक तस्मात् लोकात् प्रत्यावृत्या निरपेक्ष भूत्वा. Little subtle thing here is there, not elaborating, only one point we say. He doesn't have his own personal ishta aishta towards the drushta and adrushta vishaya. He has transcended that. Then how is he living life? Etam Annamayam Atmanam Sankramati. He identifies with the total Annamaya. And then total Annamaya, safety, security, happiness, he is concerned about. There is a complementation to Asmat Lokat Pritya. Etam Annamayamanam Atmanopasankramati. Again, it is a grossest life. साधना के उत्तम स्थितियों में भी स्थूल है बिकॉज स्टिल इज कंसर्न अबाउट अन्नमय ओनली देन ही गोज टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल प्राणमयम मनोमयम विज्ञानमयम आनंदमयम आत्मान उपसंग्राम सो एंड आनंद इज ऑलवेज वही ब्रह्म ज्ञान ठीक है तो एट द लेवल ऑफ अन्नमयम आत्मान उपसंक्रामति ही इज डिसोसिएटेड विथ वन अन्नमय कोश identified with the Samashti Annamaya Kosha. Therefore, Samashti Annamayas, all Annamayas, Veshtis and Samashti Virat Rupa, in their safety, security, their concern he was in. Therefore, he'll be more and more the अन्नदान करने का ये सब करता रहता है. But all that स्थूल शरीर के रक्षा के चीजें करते रहता है. Then go to the Pranamaya Matman Sankramati, he caters to the food and water safety. Go to the Manomayam, he considers to the emotions of the persons, total human, universal. You see in this world, great, beautiful, excellently evolved, no ego, no selfishness. They are serving the world. But serving at what level? Only the safety and security at the broad body level, great, but at the last one it is, not first. They are giving the annam, etc., because which is a giver of the life, then they are a little better than the earlier one. Then, if somebody is catering to the need of somebody's sentiments, emotions, which are very close to that person, then he is at the third level. Like somebody comes to you or you meet him, he doesn't give any physical food or object, but he talks so lovingly that your mind is trupta. Then that person offers something to eat. You say, नहीं आपके बातों से मेरे मन में इतना आनंद आया कि मुझे कुछ और ग्रॉस चीज की जरूरत ही नहीं. The other way around also, somebody who disturbs us at mind level, then gives at the gross physical level. We say, हाँ जो दिया आपने उसमें दिमाग खराब ही हो गया, आपका इस चीज से मुझे खुशी नहीं होने वाला. We leave it and go. At a small example level, we are saying only to understand that the universal positive emotions he values, who is at the Manomaya Atmanam Upasankram. Fourth one is Vijnanamayam Atmanam Upasankramati is who is busy in spreading the knowledge of scriptures. Because in them only all Vijnanas are there. He is interested in making the people knowledgeable. Because all bondage is because of ignorance. Knowledge alone can free them. So he becomes the person of spreading the true, authentic spiritual knowledge. Vijnanamayam Atmanam Upasankramati is busy in that. नो हिज ओन ईगो नो सेल्फिशनेस बट समष्टि का वो जो अज्ञान को ज्ञान से विज्ञान से सुज्ञान से दूर करना बिकॉज अंडरस्टूड अज्ञान इज द कॉज ऑफ ऑल दुख insecurity is cause of all dukkha not having food and water is cause of dukkha not having emotional security is cause of dukkha they are all at the lower level but cause of all of them is ignorance. So therefore, ignorance is the cause of dukkha. The one who is at this Vijnanamaya Atmanam Sangramati, he loves to spread the true authentic scriptural knowledge to all. Higher than that is Anandamaya Atmanam Sangramati. That person who gives tries to give again through the Vijnanamaya Adhyatmic Jnana only the Anandamaya Atma, the Brahma Anubhuti. Therefore, he is little higher. He is not satisfied in giving only scriptural knowledge to the people even about the truth. He gives such tips or he trains or he organizes such programs or activities or samsthas wherein the theoretically gained vijnana is practiced and that person gets the anand. And that is open to the universe. Therefore, the whole universe ke liye, he gives the ananda, the true permanent ananda, not reflected ananda of the Vishayas. He himself has no value for drushta drushta vishaya. Understood? He himself has no value for drushta drushta vishaya. Then how can he give it to others? So what is the meaning of then at the pranamaya kosha level giving bhojanam and water is not as a bhoga for survival. That person should not suffer. That's the attitude. Dukkha nivaranartham, these are all given, not bhogartham. जितना दुख निवारण होता है उतना ही यूनिवर्स के लिए देना. That will be his clear attitude. Like Puja Gurudev said, you take my name, you get two types of food. That is enough for the maintaining of body, not any further bhoga. Very clear he was in mentioning so. So this jnani doesn't make others bhogi. The meaning of समष्टि में मर्ज होना का अर्थ नहीं है कि सबको भोगी करेगा और जितना जरूरत है उतने देगा, वो अर्थ है. बट द फाइनल वन beyond Vijnanamaya is Anandamaya. He works in those projects where people practically experience what they have theoretically understood at the Vijnana level about the Paramatma. That type of thinking. कैसे इस लोक का पॉवर्टी दूर करूं, ऐसे यू सी ना, कैसे इस लोक का व्हाट इज विषमता दूर करूं, कैसे इस लोक का इनसिक्योरिटी को दूर करूं, हाउ दिस वर्ड्स म्यूचुअल क्वारल आई कैन रिमूव. Like there are some people they think, kaise ho jaye? Good thinkers. Same way this person, how the bliss of Brahma Ananda can be given to all. That is the meaning of Anandamaya Atmaro Sakra. So he himself is not in his own Anandamaya Kosha, but he identifies the total Anandamaya and he gives Ananda through Brahma Jnana. Not that he pushes everybody into sleep by singing lullaby. Because he identifies the Samashti Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya means Nidra Chalo Sabko Solao. Not that. Okay, after having discussed all this, we have come to a point of further discussion between the Guru Shishya. Atra etat chintyam. What an interesting discussion started yesterday. Atra etat chintyam. Tatra etat chintyam. Something has to be contemplated. The three questions that are raised by the Guru for contemplation are very deep, very informative, very subtle. They make us, if we can understand the questions first, then the answers. So, kaha yaha ayam evam vito. Who is this evam vit? Kaha ayam evam vito? Saya evam vito, said by Shruti. Saha yaha evam vit. The one who knows it like this. Who is this? Is it Jiva or Brahma? Second, katham va sankramati. What is the meaning of sankramanam into anandamaya, anna prana mano idyadi? Katham va sankramati. What exactly happens there? What is the meaning of sankramana vishaya? Second, katham va sankramati. How he goes to identify with the samashti, leaving the vyashti. Third question is, किम परस्माद आत्मनः अन्यः संक्रमणकर्ता प्रविभक्तः उतः सह एव. It is Parabrahma alone does the Sankramana and identify the Viratu, or the Ataha Utaha Saha Eva, the Jiva himself. Hmm? परस्माद आत्मनः अन्यः means जीवा. परमात्मा से अन्य कौन है? जीव ही है. इधर जीवा द संक्रमण करता identifying with the samashti, or is it utah saha eva, is a Brahman alone? These are the three questions. So in that initial discussion, kim tataha, why do you start this discussion? Purvapakshi asked. This all discussion we saw yesterday. I'm just summarizing because some things when you do 2 times, 3, 4 times, ना थोड़ा additional clarity आ जाता है कि यदि अस्यः स्यात् अन्यः स्यात् श्रुति विरोधः. If other than Parabrahma called as the Jiva is the one who is the Veda, evam Veda, evam Vito, Shruti Virodaha. Because the existence of Shruti Jiva is denied by the Shrutis through the Advaita Vakyas. तो जो जीव ही नहीं, how can he become the evam with? So saha yaha evam with asmad lokat pretya is not jiva, because jiva is not at all accepted. Because Brahman is said to be ekameva advayam. Where is jiva? Therefore, with the strength of those Mahavakyas of Advaita Jnana, Jiva is not the evam with. By saying so, he is rejected. So, यदि अन्यः स्यात् श्रुति विरोधः, अन्य मीन्स परमात्मनः अन्य, परमात्मा से हटकर जो जीव कहते हैं वो है अगर द नोवर एवं वित, देन इट इज श्रुति विरोधः. हाउ? तत्सृष्ट्वा तदेवानुप्राविशत्. It is not that Bhagavan has created the world and sent a jiva. लाइक आपने अपना घर बनाया और एक टेनेंट को दे दिया. तदेव अनुप्राविशत. He only entered. Therefore, there is no jiva. Therefore, jiva is not the saya evam vita. Point one. Point two. Anyasam anyaham asmi iti. Sa na veda, na sa veda. So, the one who thinks that he is a jiva and there is somebody Bhagavan and Bhagavan is different from me, he is actually ignorant person. This is what another quotation. So generally we have right now an opinion that we are a jiva, there is a Brahman and we have to achieve him. This is how the spiritual journey starts. Later on it will be told that you are always Brahman only, playing the natak of never existing jiva. Therefore at certain level, no, ये थॉट कि मैं जीव हूं छोड़ना ही साधना होता है. उसके लिए मैं ब्रह्म हूं ये साधना करना पड़ता है. सो अन्य असौ अन्य अहम अस्मि यह वदति न स वेद. So this is not a correct knowledge. Ki I am a jiva other than the Brahma. By this sentence also, the astitva of the jiva is rejected. Therefore, how can jiva be the knower? So saya evam it is not jiva because of this second quotation. Third one, ekameva advitiyam. Brahman is ekam, ekameva advitiyam. It's not that Brahman is ekam. Then you can say so. Another must be there. Because in numerology, numerics, if you say one, it can never be independent. It has to be in contrast with the two. Hmm. When you use a word one, it is always in contrast with two or three or four. Therefore, ekam is followed by eva. He is one only. There is nobody called as jivas here. Okay, Brahman alone is there, one, but there may be more than one Brahman, if not other than Brahman, the jivas. No, Advitiya. ब्रह्म है, ब्रह्म एक ही है, ब्रह्म के अलावा कोई जीव नहीं है और दो ब्रह्म नहीं है. So when it is so strongly ekam eva advitiyam, तीन शब्द यूज किया, then it is fully denying the jiva. Therefore, saya evamit cannot be jiva. So tattvamasi ataha. Now I am struggling as a jiva with upadhis. We are just in that stupid ignorance, that insisting to live through the body and still and suffering and complaining. This living through the upadhi is by choice and wrong choice. Once we drop the upadhi, we are not even this jiva, we are Brahman only eternally. This is the purpose of entire Tattvamasi Mahavakya, which is so elaborately discussed in so many texts, entire Gita and all Shastras are explanation of Tattvamasi Mahavakya only. Through upadhi, you are acting like jiva. That is not your essential nature. Yeah. Like the man acting as father, not essential nature, it's conditional. As a man is eternal, right from the birth till death. But in between came this beta, papa ban gaye beta. बेटे के द्वारा. So, Tattvamasi Mahavakya is so powerfully said to say there is no jiva. Oh jiva, you think you are jiva, you are Brahman. Therefore, by these four Mahavakyas, Tattvamasi ekameva dvayam brahma niyana nasti kinchana yaso anyaha aham anya iti sanavedaha then tat sushtva tadevanu pravishatu. Like this, plenty of shlokas are there, quotations in all Upanishads which deny the Jiva's existence. Therefore, he is not the one, Saya Evam Vid. Okay, iti atah सह एव आनंदमय आत्मानं उपसंक्रामत इति कर्म कर्तृत्व अनुभवति परस्य चैव संसारित्व पराभावो वा पराभावो. Then the Brahman also cannot be the evam vid, because he himself being a anandamaya kosha, anandamaya atmanam upasankramati is not fit for him. Why? Karma kartrutva anubhavati. We saw yesterday, the same one thing cannot be the karma and karta. Like a lamp post is there. While walking, I crossed that lamp post. How? Because the lamp post is different, I am different. I am the karta. And that's the karma, object on which the action is falling. What is the action falling here? I am just crossing. It's called karma. So karta, karma, karma. Kriya kiya hai usne, par kiya. But I can cross lamp post because it is other than me. How can I cross myself? I cannot cross myself, no, because the crossing person, the thing which is crossed has to be different. If the crossing has to happen. Therefore, the Brahman alone crossing Brahman is not possible. Sankramanam, Upasankramanam, oh, impossible. Third thing is what? If the Brahman becomes the Upasankramana Karta, then he has become Upasankramana Karta. Thus, the one to whom to reach that Brahman is no more there. If you bring Brahman to Upasankramana Karta level, so there are no two Brahman, एक ही है, उसको आपने नीचे उतारा, there is no Brahman now. Therefore, parasya eva cha samsaritvam, the para will become a samsari, he is a jiva, he is not Brahman, and he is doing the sadhana to become the Brahman. So that samsaritvam of Parabrahma is brought. If you bring him to Upasankramana Karta, Saya Evam Mit, मतलब ब्रह्म को नहीं पता था, पता चल रहा है. Jiva is denied. By the four quotations, Jiva is the Saya Evam Mit, that is rejected. Now Brahma is the knower, that also is rejected now. Saya Evam Mit cannot be Brahman also. Because if you say Brahman is knowing, means earlier he doesn't know. Therefore he is a samsari. And even if he comes here to be the knower, then knower of whom? ब्रह्मन. बट ब्रह्मन तो जीव बन गया ना, या नीचे आ गया जानने वाला, उपसंक्रमण करने वाला. देखो देयर इज नो ब्रह्मन, कॉल्ड एज पर अभाव होगा. पर का अभाव हो जाता है वहाँ पर ब्रह्म का. So they're very subtle thinkings. We have to become very sharp to catch them. Then that means what? Neither Jiva is the Saya Evam Vitu nor Brahma. Atreta Chintati was the thing. Then the disciple became angry. It is a nonsense to think on something where you cannot come to the conclusive decision or arrival. कि यदि उभयथा प्राप्तः दोषः न परिहर्तुं शक्यते. If the dosha that are created, if you accept either of them to be the saya evam vita, then iti vyartha chinta, waste of time it is to contemplate. Atha, another idea is what? Anyatarasmin pakshe dosha praptihi. In both of them pakshas, if there is a dosha, if you accept them to be the saya evam vitu, trutiyeva pakshe anushte. Let us find the third one and see that whether it is fitting to be the saya evam vitu. Take that aspect. Enough. इन दोनों में नहीं है तो तीसरे के लिए जाओ. तीसरा एक्सेप्टेड है तो कर लो, नहीं तो छोड़ो. इन इधर केस, ऑल द केसेस, शास्त्र अर्थ चिंता न अवसरम, इट इज व्यर्था. सो शास्त्रार्थ इति व्यर्था एव चिंता. So Jiva is the one who is Saya Evam Ved. You denied. Okay. Then what is left is Brahman. So Brahman is the Saya Evam Ved. Now you denied that also. Stop then चिंता. अब जब conclusion में नहीं आ रहे हो. Okay, you want to continue? Think about the third fellow. If anybody is there, Saya Evam Ved. If yes, you accept him. If not, you reject him. But don't waste time and khapao dimag ko by Shastra Artha Chinta. He doesn't want to do the contemplation. It is about us only. We don't want to contemplate or think. Our mind is so weak, zero level when it comes to contemplation. All our life is some information, some intuition, some emotion only. Contemplatively देखा जाए 90% of our day schedule we are doing nonsense only. But उतना हिम्मत नहीं होता सोचने को. So he wants to deny the chinta. So the Guru Maharaj says, ऐसा नहीं होता बाबा, तन निर्धारण अर्थत्वात्. कि we have to do the nirdharana even if the chinta is not required. By really denying all of them through the chintana, that none of them are saya evam vitu. He says, Satyam prapta dosha na shakya parihartum. Satyam, you are right. Prapta dosha na shakya parihartum. The dosha which has come to remove it, it is impossible. That is understood, accepted. Satyam, you are right. Anyatarasmin trutiyeva. In either of them or in the third thing, pakshe. Then adushte, avadhrute, vyartha chinta syat. You are right. Okay. Trutiyeva pakshe adushte. The third paksha which doesn't, which goes in with all the indications, all the conditions. If it is there, it is right. Avadhrute, vyartha chinta syat. But न तु सः अवधृतः तदवधारणार्थत्वात् अर्थवती एव एषा चिन्ता. So, there is third thing we have not inquired about. Third thing is there or not. Will it be become the Saya Evamvita or not? Therefore, though the Jiva Paksha, Brahma Paksha is rejected, chance of the third Paksha may be there. So therefore, for the sake of that, the Chintana on the Atma Tattva or Saya Evamvit sentence is valid. Who is that Saha? Kahaya Evamvit. Then, hmm, then he became little bit sarcastic towards the Guru, the disciple. What did he say? Satyam, Arthavati Chinta. You are right, he doing contemplation is meaningful. Shastra Artha Udharana Artha. Yeah, what exactly is the meaning of Shastra? Because Shastra never goes wrong. What exactly is meaning? Shruti Mata, to understand it, we have to do the Chinta. But what is the problem with your Guru? Chintayasititvam na nirneshyasi. You are going on doing Chintanam but not coming to a specific Nirnaya. Then Guru takes again on him. Kim na nirnetavyam iti Vedavachanam. I am the follower of the Veda. Nowhere in the Veda it is said, beta don't nirnay mat lena. So it's a very high level of sarcasm towards that Purvapakshi by the Guru, because Purvapakshi also has tried to pull the leg of the Guru. अब सोच ही आ रहे हो, डिसाइड ही नहीं कर रहे हो. He says, अच्छा डिसाइड नहीं करना करके वो वेद में लिखा है क्या कि मैं वेद फॉलो करता हूँ इसलिए मैं डिसाइड नहीं करूंगा. The whole thing is for only decision only. I am on that path only. You are in a hurry, forcing me to take quick decision. वो ऐसा नहीं होता जबरदस्ती से. Okay, then Purvapaksham na katham tarhi kim na nirnetavyamiti Vedavachanam. When Guru scolded in a question, is there anywhere it is written in the Veda that it should not be decided? Then he has to answer, he can't keep quiet. Then he just becomes balanced. No, not that way I meant. Katham tarhi then, what do you mean? Bahu Pratipakshatva. This is a cute discussion we saw yesterday. Ki, you are not deciding because you don't want to decide or you are incapable of decision. No. The karana for your indecisiveness is Bahu Pratipakshatva. You have so many Pratipakshas. So you have to answer to every one of them, satisfy every one of them. Ekatvaditvam. You are the one who talk about Ekamevadvayam Brahma. And this is given in Vedartha and Vedartha Paratvat. And you tell us because it is set in the Veda as the final goal, so we take the Ekavada, the Advaita Jnanam as the final. ये आपकी बात है. But what about the others? बहवो हि नानात्ववादिनः वेदबाह्यः तत्प्रतिपक्षाः. So there are so many people who are talking Nana is real and they are Veda Bhakya, they don't accept the Vedas authority. Therefore, they are your Pratipakshis. Tat Pratipaksha, they are opposition parties. Exactly what is happening in Indian government is 100% this. Which our Prime Minister is talking about the global Ekatwavad. Even while addressing his last meeting to the Indians before concluding the 3-day visit, the only talk again is Ekatwavad. That sentence, India and US meeting should be for the whole universal growth. For the entire globe, the world has to grow, not for only our selfish purpose. You know, Ekatwavad. And in India, they take a chance to sit with each other and all of them, the Pratipakshawadi, Bahutva, they are all. These people have their own personal interests. कोई ना कोई पावर चाहिए, कोई खुजली होती है जिनको एक बार पावर मिला हो तो चला जाता है तो. So exactly what is happening in Indian government is here only also. That Purva Pakshi says, Ekattvadi tvam Vedartha Paratvat. Ved ka final artha hai Eka Vivadya Brahma. I will talk about that. Bahavahi Nanatvadinaha Veda Bhakyaha. There are so many Veda Bhakya, they are the talkers of the Nanatva Advaita. And Tat Pratipakshaha. They are all opposition to you. Atha Mama Ashanka Na Nirneshasi iti. That is why my doubt ki you are arguing with them, you are trying to defeat them. Therefore, you have not given the final nirnaya. Iti. एतदेव मे स्वस्ति अयनम यत माम एकयोगिनम अनेकयोगी बधु प्रतिपक्षम आत्था. Then the Guru also reduced his anger. And then he says, okay, good, thank you for your appreciation of me, that I am the only one who talk Ekameva Advayam Brahma and all others nonsense. They are all Prativaksha to me. You have agreed to that. So, स्वस्ति अयनम यत माम एकयोगिनम अनेकयोगी बहु प्रतिपक्षम आत्था. So many others are there, or aneka yogi they are, and they are bahu, they are all my pratipaksha, I am eka yogi. So your appreciation I take positively. And what I concluded, atha jeshyami sarvanu, and I have no doubt that I will be victorious on everyone. That is how Dvisaptati Mata Uchetriya Namaha at the time of Bhagavan Adi Shankara. 72 were the category of people who were talking against Ekamevadvaya Brahma. Almost all of them have, or at least 60-70% they have, the Vedas alone as authority. Other people are Avaidikas. All those 72 Mata, Disaptati Mata Uchetre Namaha, he defeated all of them and established Ekameva Advayam Brahma. All of them agree. But doesn't mean that they continue. देखो बात समझने के बाद भी, if we cannot lift our intellect to that level, we live at lower level. They are happy at that level. They think they are a mukta in that time, at that level of Dvaita. When the problem comes, then they will think, अरे यार ये द्वैत में हम फंसे हुए हैं, then they seek. Till it is comfortable, they are satisfied with the Dvaita. But Dvaita ka artha hi one will limit others. That time will come, if not today, tomorrow. Then how do you come out of that limitation created by one to the other and other to the one because Advaita? Only by discovering Advaita. Finally, Advaita में आना ही पड़ेगा. All Ramanujacharya, मध्वाचार्य, अब जितना वो लोग इतना चिल्ला चिल्ला के द्वैत विशिष्ट अद्वैत बोले होंगे, but in later on lives, they might have become Ekameva Advaita. They have to become only. Like in science, at lower level, what that scientist proposed. When he himself grows, he himself denies what he did because he has grown too. And Advaita being ultimate, every Dvaita will have to reach there only. It may not be in the same life, but other lives. So why I am saying all that is when Bhagavan Adi Shankara defeated all 72 and established Advaita, it should have continued even till now. Why again Dvaita, Vishta, Advaita are still staying there? अरे डिनाई वो लोगों ने नहीं किया भाई, नए जीव हैं, उनको तो द्वैत में मजा आ रहा है. At that time of the presence of Shankara, whoever are there, he defeated them. And that literature is very much intact. And whoever the Advaitin studied, they know what they are doing is wrong, so they can again take up the Advaitam. Now, I tell you, yesterday also I repeated that giving of the 10 Upanishads to the President of America is only to say that the source of my talking, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, is the Upanishad which establishes Ekameva Advayam Brahma. Not only all are one, no, that is very small sentence. All are one, which is Supreme Brahman. We are all one as Indians also, as humans also. No, we are all one at the highest level of Supreme Brahman. That is written in Upanishad. पढ़ो इस जन्म में मौका मिला तो, है ना? What in India he can't do, he is doing in US. अब वो किताब दे दिया, वो पढ़कर वहाँ के 2-4 जनरेशन के presidents, they become very happy with it. They may introduce the study of Upanishads in their curriculum for the students. In India, they can't dare to do because of the opposition, secularism, and all nonsense. Mm. So, atah jeshyami sarvan aravecha chintam. Therefore, after your words, I get such a confidence that definitely all the प्रतिपक्षीज जितने भी हैं उनको डिफीट करेंगे. Therefore, let us do the चिंता. Okay. Hmm. 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 3, 4, 5. Two things we just spent 5 to 8 minutes to discuss today. It should be, the Chintana, the Guru Maharaj is starting. He makes mainly the first sentence. Saha evatu syatu. So the Brahman alone is Saya evam with. Why? Because tad bhavasya vivakshitatvat. Tad bhavasya vivakshitatvat. What is that? Saha evatu syatu means Brahman alone is the knower. Why? Tad bhavasya vivakshitatvat means what is the vaktum icha of the Shruti Mata? Tad bhava. That means Brahma. किनको ब्रह्म भाव देना है? जीव को. मतलब क्या है? कहना जीव को कि यू आर नॉट जीव, यू आर ब्रह्मन. To tell that jiva that you are not jiva but you are Brahman, that the Shruti Mata has come. Therefore, who is jiva actually? The Brahman only. Therefore, who is the knower? Saya evamit Brahman only. Substantiation of this. Second substantiation. क्या है? तद विज्ञानेन, when that Brahman is known, Paramatma bhava hi atra vivakshitah. तद विज्ञानेन परमात्मा भावे अत्र विवक्षितः. है कि नहीं? How Brahma vidapnoti param with this sentence? The two things. One is to the notice of the jiva it is to be brought that you are not jiva, my dear, you are Brahman. For that only the Upanishads are working. Therefore, jiva hai hi nahi. Therefore, who should be the knower? The Sayagavamita must be Brahman only. Second is what? Ki when he knows the Brahman, he becomes Brahman. Okay, when it is said tad vijnanena paramatma bhavatra vivakshitah, then you should be very intelligent here. What is that? Nahi anyasya anya bhava apatti upapadyate. Means what? Hmm. If he were to be Jiva, how can he become Brahman? Having known Brahman. So, what is the main sentence? We are studying here the Mula Vakya, Sutra Vakya. Brahmavid apnoti param. Param is Brahman only. Okay. Therefore, what is the Vivaksha here? Oh Jiva, you know the Brahman, then you become Brahman. You know the Brahman, you will become Brahman. Why? Because you are already Brahman. This is the Vivaksha. This is wanted to be told. By saying to that Jiva that you are Brahman, the Jiva is denied. Therefore, Brahma alone knows Brahman. One way of proving it. Saya evam with is Brahma only. Second is what? If Jiva is there to know the Brahman, and Jiva cannot become Brahman because Jiva ka sthai alag hai. Apnoti means here what? Realizes himself to be. What is the sentence here? Nahi anyasya anya bhava apatti upapadyate. The man cannot become woman, woman cannot become buffalo, buffalo cannot be the mountain, mountain cannot be the river. एक दूसरा कैसा बनेगा? So the Brahmavid becomes, here para means Brahman, apnot means becomes. So the knower of Brahman is becoming no Brahman means what? Therefore the knower also must be Brahman. Otherwise he cannot become Brahman because the donkey cannot be elephant. Elephant alone can be elephant. Because of these two salient, very subtle reasons, Saya Evam with is Brahma only, not Jiva. Okay. But if a Jiva cannot become Brahman, therefore you are denying Jiva, because Anyasya Anya Bhava Anupapatti, then Swasya Sasya Bhava also Anupapatti. This is a crucial point. This next discussion is $1,000,000 point. यही हम कल touch किए थे. Today also we have come up to the same. As much Jiva becoming Brahman is impossible, because जीव का स्थाई अलग है, ब्रह्म का स्थाई अलग है. Jiva can know Brahman intellectually but remain as Brahman. But Shruti Mata doesn't say like that. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. The Jiva is becoming Brahman, it is said. You can't become something which is not you. So that way, you denied. Understood. Purva Pakshi says. Then Brahman also cannot become Brahman Maharaj by knowing Brahman. Why? Because he is already. Nanu tasya api tad bhava apatti anupanna eva. He also cannot become Brahman. Guru says, no. Now the Siddhanta is Siddhanta. When we understand deeply, it's so good, it is so enchanting, so inspiring, so relieving, it is so relaxing, so inspiring. बहुत बढ़िया है. ध्यान से सुनना कि अविद्याकृत तादात्म्य अपोहार्थत्व. So be attentive. The Brahman is not becoming Brahman by knowing the Brahman. Then what is happening here? By knowing the Vidya or the Brahma Vidya, in the absence of Vidya, okay, called as avidya, the influence of avidya, the effect of the avidya, which led to what? Which led to avidya kruta tadatmya apavartatva, which led to the tadatmata with the upadis. To remove that avidya and consequent the upadi tadatmya alone is the Brahma Vidya given. So he is always Brahman, but he doesn't know it is Brahman. Therefore, he behaved like a jiva, though he is never a jiva. By giving him the Brahma Vidya, the avidya removed a consequence of avidya called as tadatmya. All the tadatmyas they are removed. It's a very good thoughts. This one, the next one. संग्रह रूप में बताया, न विस्तार रूप से बता रहे. Only one sentence. What it is? या ही ब्रह्म विद्यया स्व आत्म प्राप्ति उपदिश्यते. So the Atma Prapti indicated through Brahma Vidya, be attentive. How it is done? Not that the non-existing Atma is brought. Atma and Brahma are same here. Then what is done? Ki sa avidya krutasya annadi vishesha atmanah atmatvena adhyaropitasya atmanah apohartha. The purpose of Brahma Vidya is to remove the apoha of considering oneself to be the Annavayadi koshas, not creating the non-existing Brahman. Think. Hmm. या ही ब्रह्म विद्या स्वात्म प्राप्ति उपदिश्यते। ब्रह्म विद्या के द्वारा जो आत्म प्राप्ति का उपदेश होता है वो कैसा होता है? आत्म प्राप्ति को आत्मा को लाकर नहीं, ब्रह्म को लाकर नहीं। देन अविद्या कृतस्य, बिकॉज ऑफ द अविद्या व्हाट इज डन? अन्नादि विशेष आत्मनः आत्मत्वेन अध्यारोपितस्य। द विशेष एक्सप्रेशंस कॉल्ड एज अन्नमय प्राणमय मनोमय, इसके साथ जो तादात्म्य है उसको धक्का देने के लिए we gave 5 examples yesterday. The detergent is used to remove the dirt on the cloth, not to make the cloth neat and clean. Naturally, cloth is neat. So too, the gold is always pure, but whatever the above oxidation that happened on that is the one which is hiding the purity of the gold. So you expose the gold for those chemicals, not to bring out the shining of the gold. Though you talk, if any chemical use kiya, then gold shined out. It is because you see and you want to do publicity of the item, you talk. But gold inherently always bright, brilliant only. Covered by some nonsense, that is removed. So I'm always Atma and Brahma. But because of ignorance with 5 koshas, it identified. This ignorance called avidya is removed by the Brahma Vidya. So what did Brahma Vidya do? It removed avidya. It did not create Atma. It did not bring the Atma or Brahma. It not even made me identify that way. I'm always that. Even I get identified with the Brahman also is for the sake of communication, it is said. Actually तो मैं de-identify हुआ ही नहीं, imagine कर रहा था, because of the उपाधित आध्यात्म. Therefore, what exactly is to be done? The upadita adhatma is removed. That is done by vidya. So therefore here, the meaning of saya evam with means not objectively knowing. What happens is that Atma Vidya removed the Vidya, then he discovered himself to be the Brahman. He was already the Brahman. Avidya made him identify with the Upadhi. And with the Vidya, that Upadhi Tadatma is thrown away. Then he came to his original identity that I am Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. Okay. Katham evam arthata atmana. Sorry. Katham evam arthata avagamyate. Why do you conclude like that? That the Vidya has come to remove the Avidya. That's all is its work. Then the one who was considering himself to be with the Upadhi, somebody as Jiva, himself discovered himself to be the Brahma, having the Upadhis are removed, which are brought out of Avidya, with the help of the Vidya. So Brahma Vidya ने अविद्या को अविद्या जनित उपाधि तादात्म्य को निकाल दिया. Then because of the avidya and avidya and upadhi tadatmya, this one Brahman was considering himself unnecessarily as a jiva. No, vidya came, removed avidya and all upadhi tadatmya, then jiva understood he is not a jiva, he is Brahman. How are you concluding in this way? Is a very crucial discussion here. Only one point is conveyed. That we'll see it and tomorrow we'll discuss further. One point is what is it is. Only one point said. What is it is what? In the Upanishad, throughout, while talking moksha, when it is said that moksha is obtained by Brahma Prapti, only the Brahma Vidya Swarupa is told, no sadhana indicated. No sadhana indicated. The earlier sadhanas are for Antakarana Shuddhi and all. But with Antakarana Shuddhi, when you are ready, only Vidya told, followed by Vidya. Any sadhana to become Brahman is never told. Because there is nothing to be done to become Brahman. Why? Because they are already that. Only the avidya made me feel I am a upadhyukta jiva. Vidya removed that upadhis and jiva bhava. I am always Brahman, therefore I recognize. Therefore there was no need of sadhana. Therefore there is no sadhana for Brahma Jnana that way. It's only knowing. That's why darshana apekshатват brahmana praptya praptyoho. Oh, 2 years, 1 year back we studied in the beginning classes, or 6 months back when the second Valli started. That will be the essence discussed here कि विद्या मात्र उपदेशातु. देखा, केवल विद्या का ही उपदेश है उधर, followed by that an action is not there. Unlike other places, when the upasana vidya is taught, that ये देव का उपासना करो तो उस लोक में जाओगे, या the यज्ञ विद्या is taught कि ये यज्ञ करो ये फल मिलेगा. By just knowing it, it is not enough. One has to do that upasana and do this yajna to get that phala. But when the Brahma Vidya is taught, ki you are Brahman, it is told. Thereafter, there is nothing told for you to do something to become Brahman. You just discover and you abide it. There is no action to be done. Nowhere no action, the karma, the upasana, the either karma or the upasana, the follow-up action, nothing is told anywhere. That shows only Vidya is told. That shows Vidya removes the Avidya. That shows when the Vidya removes Avidya, the Brahman who is already ever there is realized as myself. And such a great convenience. देखो कि ऑलरेडी हम ब्रह्म है, अविद्या को निकाल दिया विद्या ने, फिर हमने अपने आप को रियलाइज किया. Otherwise, if we also have to do lot of sadhana, like the sadhana done for yajna and upasana to get respective results, तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता ब्रह्म विद्या का भी. कुछ नहीं करना, you just discard the upadhi tadatmya which has been born out of avidya with the vidya. Feel it more and more times. Vidya removes the avidya and I discover myself as Brahman. Neither the avidya took me away from my Brahma identity, nor vidya brought my Brahma identity. Then avidya, what did he do out of ignorance? Made me identify the upadhis. Then behave like jiva. Vidya came and kicked that avidya and all the upadhi tadatmya. I am my essential self is always there as Brahman. So the ब्रह्म विद्या के ब्रह्म प्राप्ति के लिए विद्या ही काफी है, कोई फॉलो अप एक्शन नहीं है. इसलिए हमने कहा इन द ऊपर सेंटेंसेस दैट कि उपदेश्यते सा विद्याकृतस्य अन्यादि विशेषात्मना आत्मत्वेन अध्यारोपितस्य आत्मना अपोहार्थ. So what you said is right, but let me put it in clear understanding. You said कि already प्राप्त ब्रह्म का भी प्राप्ति असंभव है. Like Jiva cannot become Brahman, Brahman cannot become Brahman who is already. You are right, but here the problem was with avidya and upadhi. Vidya came and removed it. Then the self always revealed to itself. As I said, the chemical removed the oxidation on the metal, then the metal came out of it, came and expressed its own shining. That is the beauty here. Then Purva Pakshi starts another discussion here, having explained this. That discussion takes into 2-3 beautiful pages. That will come tomorrow with fresh mind. 2-3 minutes इसको summarize करें, then we take it up straight away. So tomorrow, day after, if you do, maybe हो जाएगा 2-2.5 दिन में ये भाष्य हो जाएगा प्रश्नोत्तरी का. Then we take up our the last anuvaka of this Valli by God's grace. Let us stop it here. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Parashubhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Namo. That's it. Brahmarpanamastu. Come in 2 minutes to study Yoga Darshanam.